how would you go about in your own way finding out what is in the best interest of the students? My example is the Institution of the Americas, where you're completely on different corners on the issue. Obviously, you both can't be right. So how would you go about finding out the best interest of the students and pursue it in such a way? Difficult question.
It is a difficult question. It's because the best interest of the students now is not always the same as the best interest of the students in 10 years. And it's not always the best interest of the entire university as a whole. And if there's one thing I've learned in my past years with the SRC and this year as a VP is that there are no easy answers. And the best you can do is to do your research, to talk with people as best you can, and get all the information you need. Information gathering is really where the answers to difficult questions lies, I find. So, to get back to your question, we need to know that the students support us in our decisions, and the only way that can be achieved is if the students know what we're deciding. And that's why I'm saying things like accountability, town hall meetings. That's where we get student input and see what they think.
Much along the same train of thought. I feel that, as we heard before from, he's taken off now, there was roughly half a dozen students that attended this town hall meeting with the strategic planning committee. I, for one, wasn't there, but I did happen to go over the minutes from it later. With the Institute of the Americas, I think that if, for example, not only that, but all of the other information that was gathered at this strategic planning committee should all be released to the students. We have this great, wonderful BU SRC website that realistically not a lot of information is posted on. If you guys visit the BU SRC website with regards to transparency, the link for the minutes from the past 2 years hasn't been updated. Things like that. I think that the SRC should work, the information that they gather not only from town hall meetings, but also from meetings with Senate, meetings with the Strategic Planning Committee, and what have you, should all be published within a realistic time frame so that the students can be involved in the decisions. And then to further that, we can go and you can have student polls to see what the actual student opinion on that is. We hire a CRO every semester, or not every semester, every beginning of every year, and they can do that. Like it's not difficult. I realize I'm putting Mark on the spot here, but I'm sure that as a CRO, it's not an extremely difficult thing to put a student poll together. So I think that by simply just asking the students their opinion, it'll really help.